What up, what up, what up, though? I said, what's up, good folks? I said, what's up, good people out there? Today, we will be going over this She-Spawn by McFarlane. So this is how the box looks. This is how you will see it in store. Again, I like showing the box in the beginning of my reviews because it gives people an understanding of what to look for on the shelves. I found this one at Target about a month ago. Just now getting around to reviewing it. But even so, kids and teenagers and whatever like that can also tell their parents or show their parents this video and be like, look, mom, look, dad, this is what the box looks like. If you go to Target, please pick this up. So I find it very helpful, to show the box in your reviews, just to help people out, because this is why we review in the first place, is to help folks out. It's not a selfish situation, because I can just have fun with this figure by myself, but I want to give you guys a good look and an explanation of if this figure is worth you even paying your money for, to find out if you like it. So here's the box. I showed it while I was going over my spiel about why I showed the box. So we didn't come here to review the box. We came here to review the figure. So let's bust this bad girl open and see what she's really about. Boom, taya! And here she is. She-Spawn, fresh and straight out of the packaging. All I can say is wow. McFarlane the McFarlane and McFarlane team did a great job and sculpting this one. I mean, absolutely perfection when it comes to sculpt work. Like it's not even close to anything. Like I guess if you wanna compare it to something that you can as far as NECA sculpt, they have some pretty great sculptors on their team as well, but this is just insanely sick. Here, let's take these out of her hands. Let's take a good look at what she's got going on. We'll go over those accessories and whatnot in the accessory portion, but yeah, absolutely sick the way this one is. Look at this, the necroplasmic green eyes that she has, the long flowing hair that she has. Freaking insane right here. Indeed, she got the skeleton chain on her shoulder. The sculpt work as far as this leather jacket is really nice as well. It's really well done. And then this is a plastic pliable chain she has around her waist. And then all these things are pretty sharp, but not sharp enough to break skin. But as you can tell, they will leave indentations in your fingers and whatnot. But the bullet chain going around her right shoulder is dope, and all the spikes and everything that she has, man. The color scheme is actually my favorite colors. You see what's happening. Men of culture, you see what's going on. But she does have 2 peg holes at the bottom of her feet, and the boots also look good. You know what I mean? This looks pretty sick, man. Definitely a great job. Now, there are 2 different versions of She-Spawn. You have NYX, and you also have this one here, Jessica Priest. Jessica Priest is definitely my favorite She-Spawn. NYX has, I don't know, I think NYX may have the cooler costume. I'm quite sure that McFarlane will give us a NYX, but Jessica's my favorite. I mean, only real, I think as far as right now, my real gripe I have straight out of the box is her feet are very tiny. It didn't seem like it took me too long to stand her up just now, as you've seen, but you gotta get the balance on point, because look at these feet. These feet are tiny, and she has heels, and this heel right here is slightly bent, as you can see that. This one right here is more straight, but this one is a little bent. So I'm probably gonna have to take some hot water to this or something, or blow dry it or something. Do something to get that to get, you know, straight. Maybe I can just straighten it out with my my finger here real quick. Maybe I don't even need to do all of that. Probably. So yeah, she might be good right now. Let's see. Yeah, she seems to be pretty good. All right. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Let's go over articulation while we're here, right? All right. So the head can look back that far, so that's not a huge amount, but she can look down a good deal, so that's pretty nice. She does have tilt side to side, or at least more tilt this side than she does this side, because this hair is actually flowing on that side. But you know, you can, you know, rotate her head 360 degrees around. You know, she has a good rotation, even though the hair is in the way some. You can get her arms out and up this far here, and that's pretty good, because that is about a little bit more than 90 there, so that's good. So this skull chain does not get in the way. She does have a bicep swivel, so that's great, and she does have, look at this, double jointed elbows, you know. Double jointed elbows, Hasbro, holla. I know Hasbro's starting to do the double jointed elbows, but it took them freaking years on years. Anyway, I digress. We got a wrist swivel. We got a hinge right here as well, so that's pretty nice. She does have an upper diaphragm cut, which is nice. And she does have a small bit of waist, but it ain't really moving. You know, it breaks a little bit, but I don't know if you can even count that. But the diaphragm joint works enough where you can get what you need to get with the diaphragm. Her waist, I mean, sorry, not her waist, but her legs do come up. Now, this little diaper piece that she has is a hindrance from getting it up even further. If they would have cut this up just a little bit higher, she would be able to kick a little bit higher. She does kick back that much there, which is decent. She does have a small thigh swivel here. What would have been great is if they would have incorporated the thigh swivel right here, where this where her long boot is, right here, and then if they would have incorporated a thigh swivel right here, right along this strap, because, you know, I know McFarlane don't like to break up sculpt and all of that, but you wouldn't be breaking up the sculpt if you did it like this. It would be seamless, you know what I mean? It would be just perfect, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it. She does have a double jointed knee, so that works great, and she can kick her own butt. That's fabulous, actually. You know what I mean? She does have a ankle rotation, and you can get a pivot out of that. That's a good looking pivot she has there. And she does have toe articulation on these teeny little feet, so that's pretty decent too. So all in all, you can get some pretty clean looking poses out of old Jessica Priest here. You know, incorporate some of this thigh, I mean not thigh, but some of this ankle pivot with, you know, the waist and everything that you can do there. So she can get into a couple of great poses that you put on it. I will suggest that if you're going to set this figure up on your shelf, see how she just fell over? You use the stand. You use the stand, and you're not going to go wrong with this one. She's going to need it. I mean, because she will tumble off your display like nobody's business. Let's see. And you can turn this stand in a way so she wants to fall back. So if she wants to fall back, what you want to do, you want to rotate the stand where more of the back piece is helping her stay up. Because if you put the front if you put this part in the front, then of course it's not going to it's not going to help her to stand up because she wants to fall back, right? If you got her in a position where, you know, or a pose where she wants to lean forward, then you would turn this piece forward, right? So it's all about counterbalance and finding what works for you in the pose that you have your Jessica Priest in, aka She-Spawn. So pretty cool indeed. Now let's go over the accessories. Okay, so first up, we'll just show you guys the accessories that I had in her hands when I broke her out the package, and that is this super long sword she has, you know, with the spikes right here, and it looks like it's some type of face right there. Let's see, get it on the camera. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I like the straps, you know, how they sculpted in, make it look like she got straps there, and then she got a spike at the end here. Yes, really nice, really cool, you know, very pliable as well, you know what I mean? So if you leave it in the sun or somewhere, it will, you know, warp or wilt, but it's easy to get it in her hands, as I try to show, then that it becomes hard. And what's wild is she has 2 trigger fingers, like that she comes with already in package. So but even though they're trigger fingers, they still look well when she's holding swords and this seriously big sickle looking thing. I don't know the proper name of this one right here that she has, but this is pretty sick. It's huge, man. The weapons that she has are just overly huge. They're just super abrasive. But the weathering is nice, and they're all done very nice. I will say that they all are done very nice. Again, very pliable plastic for these weapons. So I like the straps here. Again, straps here again as far as molding. And then they have you know, like this metallic weathering to make it feel like it's steel, you know. So this is pretty cool too. Pretty cool. We'll set this up in the back right there. She also has this weapon here, and this is pretty dope. I like the way they did this. You know, she comes with a 2 magazines, right? So it's 2 magazines, and it's sculpted and molded like it's wrapped around. So I wish these could come out, but they don't. But what it's supposed to simulate is 2 banana clips, 2 banana magazines together, and then when you reload, you take this out, you flip it around, and punch it back up in there, and you're ready to rock. This is pretty slick right here. I like this one. I really do like this one. That's cool. And this should be able to fit in her hand pretty decently. Should not have any troubles getting this in hand, and this is in hand, and boom, she's ready to rock. All right, boom, boom. Jessica is that chick, boy. Jessica is that chick. Look at this, yeah. She ain't playing. She is not playing around. All right, so check this out. She also comes with this big old sniper rifle. Look at this thing. This thing is freaking huge. Look, it is literally the size of her. You know, it is huge. Like, this sniper rifle, I know this thing is powerful. It's a little warped here, as you can tell. It dips down a little bit because the plastic is very pliable. But again, it's done in a gunmetal type of wash, you know what I mean? And yeah, pretty sick sniper rifle right here. Very cool. She also has this one. All her weapons are sick. I'm just going to keep reiterating how sick all of it is. But this one has real chain like wrapped around it in packaging. So you can literally unwrap the chain from around it, and you can use it wherever you need to use it, or wherever you want to use it to. So you can unwrap this whole thing, and I don't know, you can put it around her waist or her shoulder, wherever you see fit. I mean, it's pretty dope. But check this one out. This one has everything going on. You got your handle grips here. You got your magazine coming out right here. You got a banana magazine up here. You got another handle grip there. She can, and look, she can grip it either from this handle here, this one here, or that one here. And then she has like a butt stock right here. And then look, check this little thing out. It's like a little pistol that she has attached to the daggone thing. Like, this thing, I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. This is wild. And another magazine on the other side. Like, this thing keeps going for days. Like, this weapon is meant for her to like never run out of things. I'm laughing because this is just out of control, bro. It's like out of control. I ain't never seen something like this before, man. But I dig it though. I dig it. You know, it's pretty dope. So for sure, that is clean. That is clean. And her last accessory that she has in package is her hand. Now this hand is basically, you can use this as like a gesture hand, or she can also use this to support her heavy ass guns. I know she's strong and everything, but them guns look like they weigh a ton. So for sure, this can be a gesture hand, and definitely, I think what his purpose was for was to, you know, just support them heavy guns back there. So let's see how she looks with this hand on, shall we? All right, so this is how her hand looks, and the hand is for her left, you know, her support hand. So obviously they're showing that Jessica is right-handed. So that's how she looks with her sniper rifle, and looking down that scope, head tilted, and the gun is a little cocked. It's not really like straight, but it still looks fabulous. And her hands looks freaking dope. Absolutely clean, baby. Yes, indeed. So yeah, that's what she comes with in package. And as this big old sickle falls down, and that one does too, everything, forget it. Forget it. All right, so check it out. Now, next, what we're going to do, we're going to go over scale, and this is what I mean by gesture hands. All right, so just like that, you know, it's like a little gesture. So next, we're going to go over scale and size comparisons, and we'll see just how tall she is and what she can scale with figs you may or may not have in your collection. All right, here we go. So standing her straight up, and she is on a stand, but that shouldn't make too much of a difference. So she is standing right above 7.5 inches. So we're going to go with 7 5/8 inches because she's on that stand. But I do believe she will be right at 7.5 inches if I didn't have her on the stand. So 7.5 inches. is what we're going with, and let's see. All right, here we go. So we have John Jones to the left, and we have Slade Wilson to the right. John Jones is a McFarlane made figure, his DC line, and then to the right, this is a Mix Max third party, Stab of Hades, aka Deathstroke. So she's towering both over these guys. And we also have Hercules from Marvel Legends, and we have Spidey, Ben Riley Spidey, that is, Marvel Legends. She's towering over these guys. All right, now we have her with Marvel Legends Thor and Marvel Legends Black Suit Spider-Man. Now, her and Thor are pretty much right there, neck and neck. Yeah, if you're looking at their shoulders, they're pretty much neck and neck. But right here at the top of Thor's, the wings on his helmets just beats out Jessica at the top of her head. But you got to look at shoulders when you're doing size. That's any size, human size, figure size. Look at the shoulders. The shoulders tell it all. And their shoulders seem to be pretty much in line with each other. But again, Jessica is standing on the little stand. So, all right, here we go. Marvel Legends to the left. That's Hulk there. And that, I believe this is Marvel Select. Yeah, Marvel Select Watcher. And they definitely got She-Spawn here in height. All right, here's some big boys out there now. To the right, we got Kilowog. And to the left, we have Killer Croc. So yeah, they are dwarfing her right now. All right, to the left, we have Spider-Hawk. And to the right, we have Venom Pool, and she is not taller than any one of these guys, but Spider-Hawk in her head level looks to be the same. His shoulders are so huge, and his trapezoids here on the top are so bulky, you know what I mean? So it looks like he could be taller than her, but he's actually not. From where I'm standing there, their heads are super at the same level. And of course, I'm not gonna let you guys get out of here without showing her next to Cyborg, right? And this Violator, this massive Violator, is probably the biggest thing that McFarlane has came out with thus far. This thing is huge. Violator here is just massive, beyond massive. So Cyborg is just wide. This thing is wide right here. So definitely this is how she is looking. Beside these, and he's in the back, and he's still towering over both of them. So you get the idea. All right, here we go. Now we have Raven Spawn to the left and Redeemer to the right. Same universe, and she's scaling just perfect with these guys. Even though, you know, Raven Spawn is a bit taller than her, and Redeemer is just about the same size, head to head wise, without the spikes. And of course, it wouldn't be a Plastic Addict channel if I didn't show you my two favorite figures of all time. None other than the Hush Batman and the Hush Superman. She's definitely taller than these guys. These guys are only at about 6.5 inches tall, I believe. So she's towering, but she's supposed to. She's a Hellspawn, you feel me? So larger than life. All right, folks, you already know I wasn't going to leave y'all like that without showing She-Spawn next to the Scorch team, baby. Come on, it's me, baby. It's Plastic Addict in the building. You know I'm coming correct. I'm coming official, cause I keep it real. This is She-Spawn, aka Jessica Priest, with her Scorch teammates, Spawn and Gunslinger Spawn, looking oh so vicious all day. Now, time for me to tell you whether you should get this figure or not. You are batshit crazy if you don't have this Jessica Priest She-Spawn figure. If you seen this She-Spawn at your Target and you passed it, I suggest you go back right now and get it before it's too late. Spawn figures always go up in price. Don't let that do it. Don't let that do it to you. Don't, people. Don't. Okay? Jessica, aka She-Spawn's shortcomings are she doesn't have a butterfly joint. Her feet are too small to stand because she's with heels. And she doesn't have thigh rotation. With all of those shortcomings, everything else is pretty much good. The head, because of her hair, limits some of her movement to her left. But you can pull and fake the funk in some of them shots. Excuse me. Overall, this is a beautiful figure. And this looks so great with her Scorched teammates. Do you or do you not agree? Let me know in the comments what you agree on, what you disagree on. Let's talk about it. I presented all the facts to you. So I gotta give this She-Spawn a rating of 7 out of 10 because of the shortcomings. I gotta keep it real. But that does not mean she is a bad figure. This is a great figure still indeed. If you're a Spawn fan, it's a no-brainer. You gotta get it. You got to. Right? If you're not in the Spawn, I can almost understand, but check it out. Go to your local comic book shop. If you don't have a local comic book shop, order it off of Amazon. It's called Scorched. I don't care where you start from. Just get one book of Scorched. Read it. Comic books are super short. If you feel like you ain't into it after that, then I say, hey, pass on it. But I guarantee you won't. It's been your boy, Plastic Addict, coming to you once again with a Keeping It Real review of Jessica Priest, aka She-Spawn. And I hope everyone has a good one. And remember, be patient with yourself. Be patient with your hunts. And if you're patient enough, even an egg can and will grow legs. It's been your boy, Plastic Addict, signing off. Collect what you love what you collect. Plastic Addict.